1 in 3 Americans admit they've regretted a purchase from Target. That's a staggering statistic, especially when you think about how many of us wander in looking for one thing and walk out $100 lighter. The worst part? It's not always about overspending, it's about what we spend on. The regret doesn't stem from the receipt, but from the product that didn't live up to its promise. From cheaply made tech gadgets to misleading green beauty products, Target shoppers and insiders are calling out products they say are nothing short of a ripoff. And when employees themselves are sounding the alarm, it's time we listen. Because the glossy aisles and catchy price tags can't cover up the disappointment that comes after checkout. Welcome to Spend Smart, where we're pulling back the curtain on 10 Target products that insiders say aren't worth a dime. Let's kick it off with number 10, Ulta Beauty's biodegradable facial wipes. They're marketed as eco-friendly and perfect for clean, sustainable skincare. But according to several Target employees, these wipes are about as effective as dry paper napkins. Thin, patchy, and often too dry to do the job. They barely remove makeup and leave behind irritated, blotchy skin. One shopper compared the texture to gas station toilet paper, and not the good kind. Some even experience breakouts and rashes. These wipes promise to be kind to the planet, but they forget to be kind to your skin. And isn't that the bare minimum? When your face feels scratched raw by something marketed as gentle, that's not a skincare solution. It's a scam in a biodegradable box. At number 9, the Mercury Innovations Vlogging Kit. For under $30, it promises a complete setup, mic, LED light tripod. Perfect for beginners, right? Not so fast. Target Tech employees call it a starter kit for viral failure. The mic barely works, the light is so dim it couldn't illuminate a cupcake, and the tripod is a wobbly mess. One bump and your phone's toast. Worse? If you use an iPhone, you'll need an extra adapter. One Target doesn't even sell. Shoppers walk out hopeful, only to come back frustrated. If you're investing in content creation, don't let your first step be a faceplant. Employees see it all the time, products that sell the dream but deliver disaster. Coming in at 8 is the Pura Smart Fragrance Diffuser, a product that took a turn from trendy to terrifying. Touted as a luxury addition to your home, it gained quick popularity until the magnets started falling out. Multiple incidents of toddlers swallowing these tiny magnets led to emergency surgeries. Target quickly issued recalls, but many units sat on shelves for weeks before the warning became widespread. Imagine thinking you're buying Serenity and ending up in the ER. This isn't just a design flaw, it's a parental nightmare. Target employees in home and baby departments were pulling these off shelves mid-shift after internal alerts. A fragrance diffuser shouldn't threaten your child's health. This one did, and that's an unforgivable failure. Number 7 is a culinary catastrophe, Market Pantry Frozen Pepperoni Pizza. If you've ever microwaved a cardboard box and sprinkled sadness on top, you've come close to this pizza experience. Employees have heard it all: rubbery crust, plasticky cheese, pepperoni so sparse you might need a magnifying glass. One shopper said even their dog wouldn't eat it. Think about that. A dog turning down pepperoni. Market Pantry pizzas lure you in with low prices, but leave you chewing through regret. After a long day, you want comfort food, not disappointment on a crust. And when Target team members discreetly point you toward other frozen pizzas, it's a sign they've seen too many returns to fake a smile anymore. At number 6 is a summer buzzkill, Sun Squad Triple Racer Water Slide. You think you're bringing home joy, but instead you get leaks, rips, and kids crying before the fun even begins. Parents say it ripped within hours of setup. It doesn't come with the correct hose adapter. One mom said her kids gave up and ended up playing with the vacuum cleaner instead. That's not nostalgia, that's modern frustration. Target employees say this item is returned so often, they've memorized the refund process by heart. The materials are cheap, the setup is worse, and even a gentle tug can send it sliding into uselessness. A water slide shouldn't end with scrapes and angry tears, and yet here we are. Let's talk furniture. Number 5 is the Room Essentials 5-shelf bookcase. It looks sleek, and minimalist in the box, but the second you touch it, that illusion shatters. Made of ultra-thin particle board, one sneeze, and it wobbles like it's scared. Screws strip instantly. The instructions are a guessing game. And God forbid you try to move it. One wrong lift, and it collapses like a house of cards. Some customers said their shelves were cracked right out of the box. Target staff in home goods say this is one of their most returned furniture items. And yet, it keeps selling because the price lures people in. But what good is a cheap shelf if you're rebuying it 2 months later? At number 4, grab your coffee mugs and prepare to frown. Market Pantry Classic Roast Coffee is so universally panned by shoppers that even employees quietly guide you away from it. On the surface, it looks like a budget win. Big tub, low price. But what's inside tastes like regret brewed in hot water. One shopper said it smelled like someone set a cardboard box on fire and poured hot water over it. Even fans of cheap instant coffee said this is a downgrade. Think about that. Instant coffee already has rock-bottom reputation, yet this one somehow falls below that bar. It's watery, sour, and bitter. The smell doesn't say, "Good morning," it says, "Get out." And when you're stuck with a massive 30-ounce tub, throwing it out feels wasteful, keeping it feels worse. It's not saving money if it ruins your entire morning. Coming in hot at number 3 is a lesson in marketing over flavor. Good and gather organic strawberry preserves. Organic should mean quality. Clean, fresh, and natural. Instead, what you get in this jar is syrupy goo masquerading as fruit. One Target worker described it as something made in a science lab, not a kitchen. It's overly sweet, oddly sticky, and has the consistency of something you'd scrape off your shoe. The ingredient list might look clean, but your taste buds will beg to differ. The label screams health conscious, but the flavor is all chemical. And the worst part? Many people buy this thinking they're doing something good for themselves or their families. But it's just another overpriced, underperforming jar of broken promises. At number 2 is the cleaning product that tried too hard to impress and ended up on the employee do not recommend list. Everspring, all-purpose cleaner, lavender and bergamot. The name is soothing, the branding looks wholesome, and the scent? Well, it hits you in the aisle with a gentle floral whisper. But once you bring it home, it transforms. That scent becomes overpowering and artificial fast. And the cleaning power? Practically non-existent. Target customers complained of headaches, allergic reactions, and dust that laughed in their face. You spray. You wipe. Nothing changes. Target employees even pulled this from end caps after too many complaints from people with fragrance sensitivity. A cleaner should leave your space fresh and toxin-free, not leave you wheezing while your counter stays dirty. When a product markets itself as gentle but performs like a heavily scented placebo, it's a hard pass. Now, number 1, the ultimate disappointment, the most returned food item in some Target stores, Market Pantry Deluxe Macaroni and Cheese Dinner. You'd think mac and cheese would be a safe bet. After all, it's nostalgic, easy, and comforting. But this box delivers none of that. The cheese is a lurid orange that glows in a way that cheese simply shouldn't. The texture is gluey like Elmer's paste, and the flavor is like warm plastic with a hint of broken dreams. One Target shopper said, even their broke college kid wouldn't eat it. That's a bar so low it might be underground. The sodium is sky high, the portion is pitiful, and the aftertaste sticks around like a bad decision. Target employees say they see this product returned unopened or after a single bite, and that tells you everything. Mac and cheese shouldn't make you question your life choices. This one does. So what's the takeaway here? Target is still a beloved store, sure, but being budget conscious doesn't mean settling for garbage. Many of these products lure you in with attractive prices, trendy packaging, or familiar branding. But what's inside doesn't match the promise. In many cases, Target employees, people who see returns, hear complaints, and stock the shelves daily, are practically begging customers to skip certain items. And that's the insight we need to pay attention to. We assume stores vet their products carefully. But the truth is, not every item is created equal. Sometimes even beloved stores drop the ball. At Spend Smart, we believe saving money isn't just about cutting costs, it's about knowing what's worth your hard-earned cash in the first place. These 10 products prove that a low price tag can come with a high cost, frustration, regret, or worse. Whether it's your health, your time, or your mood, these items fail in ways that sting more than just your wallet. So next time you're browsing the aisles at Target and tempted by that pretty packaging or bargain bin deal, pause. Remember these stories. Remember the shoppers who got burned. And most importantly, listen to the employees behind the counter because they've seen what comes back and why. Now it's your turn. What's the one item you've bought from Target that made you say never again? Drop it in the comments. And if this breakdown helped you dodge a bad purchase, make sure you subscribe to Spend Smart for more brutally honest reviews, exposés, and budget tips every week. And stay tuned, our next feature? 10 Walmart products employees secretly warn against, and trust us, a few of them make these Target flops look almost forgivable.